Welcome back, everybody. Junior here with another cut. We're gonna get right into it. So I'll be doing a drop fade today, and normally I use an outliner to put my first guideline in, the bald line, but I'm gonna use my adjustables today. I have the lever all the way closed. Hope everybody's having a good week, a good day. I know I am. I always enjoy cutting. It just never gets old to me. And anytime you enjoy what you're doing, you're passionate about what you're doing, it'll show. So let's get back to the cut. Got the number 1 guard on, level all the way open. I'm just going up an inch. As you just saw, touched a little bit of his sideburns of his beard, because he wants me to put a little light fade on his beard as well. He doesn't want any of the bulk of his hair touched, but I will trim it. All right, now I just closed the lever all the way closed. I'm gonna start on this side and just work my way back around. And all I'm doing is just softening up the area I created with the 1 guard open. Just making sure everything is consistent and even. All right, now I got the half guard on my adjustable. Lever's all the way open. And again, I'm gonna start on this side, work my way over to the other side. Now what I'm doing with this guard, I'm actually attacking the bottom line, or it's just softening it up, just to make it easy to remove it once I remove the half guard. Okay, now I just closed it. Lever's all the way closed, and again, using the corners, and I'm only attacking the bottom line. I'm just softening that line up to make it easy to blend out or blend it in. All right, now I'm just slightly fading away or blending away that bottom line. I have no guard on. I'm just going open to close using my corners, making sure as I'm doing this I'm not going too close up to his edge up line, to his C cup, because he wants to keep his C cup. And as you can see, it's just slowly fading away. You can hardly see that bottom line now. And like I say in all my videos, when you're removing lines, just think of it as if your clippers are a pencil and the blade is an eraser. You don't want to go in too rough and try to erase something, because you'll leave a big black smear. You just want to lightly erase and it'll just fade away. Now I have my 1.5 guard on, going up an inch. I'm going up into his bulk, and then I'm coming right up. Not trying to dig in. I won't be making any other guidelines. And the lever is open. So right here, I'm just going against the grain, going up. Lever still open. because I'm just really just debulking. This is just setting me up for the desired shape that we want, that he wants. He showed me a picture of how he wants his hair to look, and I'm just doing my best to manipulate and execute that picture that he showed me. A lot of barbers, they don't like doing other people's haircuts, but it's kind of next to impossible. If you do any haircut, somebody has wore that haircut before. It's just all about how your client carries themselves with that cut. So now I have the 2-guard on, and of course the lever is going to be open. Everybody, there's hardly any original haircutting styles out there. You just have to make them your own. So me, I don't really like doing someone else's designs, but as far as a haircut, yeah, so many people have done the drop fade, the taper fade, the high top fade, but it's how does it look on you? That's all that matters. What does it do to your confidence? So now I'm doing a little clipper over comb. The lever is all the way open. Again, sorry the big elbow is in the way. Me personally, I'm not a real big fan on the comb that I'm using. It was just the cleanest one that I had. The other ones were still inside the solution, and I just couldn't put those on them because I know they hadn't properly been sanitized. So I grabbed this one. It's real. That comb is real flimsy. Baby, let's drop the ball on that comb. But anyway, I'm back. I believe I have my half guard on, and I'm just at this time just blending and debulking, detailing. I'm going from open to close. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't you use the number 1 guard? Good question. I thought I grabbed the number 1 guard, but I didn't. I grabbed the 0.5 guard. But as a barber, you have to be able to make adjustments on the fly. Most barbers won't tell you that, but yeah, I thought I grabbed the number 1 because normally you want to keep you a system. So after what's underneath the 1.5 guard, the 1 guard. So I thought I grabbed the 1, but I had the 0.5 on, so I just had to make it do. As you can see, he never saw a nervous look on my face. I kept maintaining my confidence, and I just executed. But when I realized I had the half guard on, I was like, oh man. But you know, it came out good. Now I'm just doing a little freehand. And I believe the lever is all the way open. Yes, it is. I just saw the levers open. See, I held his head up because I believe you're watching the new Justice League movie or something, but your client has to have their head straight up. That way this freehand shape can come out even. A lot of people struggle with this part. I love doing the freehand shape because you're just really imagining a shape. You're either going to do a box, you're going to do a triangle, or you might do a square or a circle. And you also want to stand in front of your client or look in the mirror and just imagine what shape will best look good on my client. Just imagine that shape and execute it. So on the picture that he showed me, it was a dry fade, and that individual had a different hair texture, and I believe on that picture that person had a box. And I told him, I'll do yours as a box like the picture, but I also want to, round it off a little bit. And he was cool with it. I'm just going back, doing a little detailing. I'm gonna go open and close. So when I'm doing the detailing, opening and close, I always start with the lever open. If I see a hair that's too dark, I go at an angle and try to remove it. If it's still there and not removing, being resistant, that's when I close the lever. But I'm only using the corner, as you can see. Now I just closed it. All right, now I'm prepping this beard. I believe I have the 1.5 guard on. It wasn't taken off enough, so then I put on the number 1 guard, and I made sure it was the number 1. And what I edited out, I did the 1.5, spin him toward the mirror, or turned him toward the mirror, asked him what he thought about it. He wanted it lower, so we went lower. In my other videos, I've been editing this part out when I do the beards, but I just want you guys to know that Junior can do beards too. And I won't say I'm the greatest, but I love how my beard lines come out. And I can do them with trimmer or the razor or both. Now I'm about to do his lineup. Now again, when I do my lineups, what do? Of course, I spray holding spray. I comb that eyebrow, and I do the vertical bar. To me, that just sets the foundation for me. A lot of barbers on YouTube, they like to go in the middle and do the top line. The top line, to me, that one's pretty easy for me. The challenging part for me is the vertical bar. Now you see I'm doing a little trimmer over comb. There was still a little hair over there that needed to be removed. So I put my comb in, bent it back towards me, and used the trimmer to remove the hairs. Now I'm working on his C line, his C cup, and just connecting it with the beard. And I'm going to turn him, and you'll be able to see it. But I love doing C cups, and I love doing beards. See that? And that was with trimmer. Me personally, I like doing it with the trimmer. A lot of barbers think it's double work, because that just gives me an idea or a blueprint or an outline of how the beard can look with the trimmer. And then sometimes the clients like that look, or they still want you to use the razor, and then I just go grab a razor. Now I meant to pause it right here just so you guys can see. When I put that vertical bar line in, the line was slanted. At the time, I didn't notice it, but I believe right around at this time, that's when I noticed. I'm like, okay, I don't like that vertical bar line I put in there. I'm gonna have to fix it. But still, there's no panic on my face. You gotta exude confidence when you're a barber. The biggest thing about being a barber is being confident and being punctual. It's just being available. But you have to be confident. Nobody wants to trust a guy that's nervous, hands shaking, sweating to cut their hair, because they like, man, this dude is scared he might mess up and he might mess me up, and I gotta look like this for a week. So as you really can see it right there, it's slanted. That's on his left side. But have no fear, I'm gonna fix that before he gets out of the chair. See right here, I turned him back towards me, and now I'm fixing that line. Shout out to his little brother sitting in the background. I already dropped the haircut tutorial on him. He was also a drop fade. Junior Sauce. I appreciate everybody taking the time watching this video. As always, please subscribe if you like the video. Help support the channel, keep the channel growing. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully, you know, everyone can be on this journey with me. I want everybody to be on this journey with me. This is Junior. I'll be back next week with another video. Peace. Have a good weekend. And if you have some free time, just check out my other videos. Check out my motorcycle videos. Check out my other haircutting videos. I'm fading and riding. I am fading and riding. But once again, thank you for watching this video. Yeah, he had a lot of hair, so I had to keep sponging it. Little holding spray just to keep what I sponged in that position. Now I'm gonna let him look at it. Another happy, satisfied client.